Hello there guys, it's nice to be back on Star Citizen again. It's still only the hangar module. Dogfighting got delayed. Should be out in the next couple of months though. There's been a few updates on this, adding this in front of us, which was for Christmas, which is still there. Whether it's staying, I don't know. We've also got trophy case. Ooh, the fish tank has sounds. They made the fish smaller. Wait, look at that! Look how small that little fish is. There you go, don't look as big as small now, but still really small. They've added some new things like the mask, and I'm not sure what else they added in here. So the fish tank's been updated, and I still really like the look of it. Although, look how much sand's in the bottom there. That's just crazy. Ooh, yeah, turn off. Right, so the Freelancer is pretty much exactly the same. So we've got the trophy case, we've got the reef, we've got the updated fish tank, we have the shooting range, which I haven't actually been able to use yet. So I'll show you that very soon. What you can see in front, which I haven't recorded before, is a Hornet. This is the standard model Hornet. I'd like to thank Slap Happy for lending me this to show you guys. Slap is a founder and obviously one of the leaders of a fleet that I'm in. They're currently called Under the Influence, but the names, there's a voting to change. There's a name changing vote thing going on at the minute. It's the two front runners are Under the Initiative, Under the Influence, sorry, which is the name that it currently is, and another one that we'll put forward, which is Aeon Initiative. So Under the Influence or Aeon Initiative, we're going to be one of those two names by the looks of it. We're just not sure what yet. We have in the fleet vote on what they like best. I will post a link to the website in the description. I will also, when we get an RSI organisation up, once we finalise the name, I'll put that up as well. So if you want to join the fleet, then you can do. Over there's a shooting range, but we'll show you that soon. This is the Hornet. I mean, you see two guns straight away here. I get a little bit of lag around the Hornet. I'm not sure why. It's fine on my Freelance. I would have thought the Freelance would be worse if it had been bigger. Maybe the Hornet's more detailed. I have recently seen an animation video actually showing like these fans working and different bits of the legs opening and closing, and different like a vent. There's a little circle vent thing just up there, opening, closing, and wings moving backwards and forwards, and the engine. These on the engine opening and closing. But that is a pretty big engine. I'd hate to be stood behind that when that starts up. This is a beautiful little ship. This is, if I could have a fighter ship. I know I've shown you the 300i, which I used to have. But if I could have a fighter, this would be it. The two ships I want most is one of these Hornets actually, and a Freelancer. Although a Cutlass, now there's been an update showing the Cutlass. I really like a Cutlass. I don't know what it is that really. I should hopefully have a video of that up at the Cutlass soon as well. But something about the Cutlass really interests me, and I was tempted at first to trade my Freelancer in for the Cutlass. However, I still like my Freelancer, so I'm not going to do it. So as well as the, I'm really sorry about this lag. Hopefully by the time Star Citizen's up, I'll have a new graphics card. Seems when I get really close to the ship, it just slightly lagged a bit. The game's not optimised, remember, so as dogfighting module goes along, it'll run better and better and better. So we've got the two guns at the front there, and we've got another large gun here, which looks similar. That gun there looks similar to the gun you get on the Aurora LN, or is it? I don't know if it was the one on the Aurora LN or the one that was shown in the video. I'm sure. Is the Aurora LN video being shown anywhere? I would have thought this would be over here where my Freelancer is. Yeah, that's the Aurora video. So let's have a look, see if it's got the same gun. I miss my old Aurora. No, it looks different. I think it looks the same as the ones that the guns on the bottom of that Aurora there are different than the ones you actually got when you got the game. Oh, got my missiles on my Freelancer. So yeah, I think it looks very similar to the ones that I saw on the Aurora LN. But this ship itself is extremely beautiful. As you can see, that's how I get in. There's some ladders up here. Since the last time I did a video as well, the Avenger has been updated. It's now not two-seater anymore, and it's even bigger in the back. I'm really sorry, but I don't know why I'm getting the lag. It might be because I've got a freelancer on another ship. Maybe if I got closer to my freelancer or in my freelancer, it'd be the same. But you see there, look, when I looked at side, it's perfectly fine, and it's when I look. It's a bit bad. It's not bad there. It's when I look down. It's all. I don't know what it is. So, yeah, you can see the joystick moving back very laggily. One thing that doesn't work is Q&E. There's no yaw on it at the minute. I would have thought maybe pedals. Actually, can't because them pedals look solid. I thought you'd be twisting the joystick. As you can see, there's quite a lot of screens around. That screen at the side there and one at the other side, also like from the animation video I've seen, come out and come closer to you. That one, just in the middle up top there. It does come closer to you. There seems to be screens up there. What's this say? We are turning upside down. Talon Dominator, FF Quad, Class 2A, Hornet. Seems to be information about the ship and maybe the weapons as well. It looks like they might be actual. They look like they're actual screens, so the information will probably change. Let's have a look outside. So zoom out. Wait, there we go. All inverted cameras. I'm really sensitive on the mouse. So this is the Hornet, and there is a version of the Hornet called the Super Hornet where that in the centre there. I'll put my camera right up to it. This here, this big container, is storage as far as I'm aware. There is a version of the Hornet called the Super Hornet, which is slightly more expensive than this. It's actually a fair bit more expensive, about $50 more expensive if I remember right. Which replaces that storage with a huge minigun. And it looks crazy powerful. If I remember right, the Super Hornet, every ship has a second... Every ship has variants, and one of the variants of of each ship that's been shown has the variants so far. So the Hornet and the Hornet, the Aurora, and the 300 series all have one variant, which is basically different chassis, different shape. The Super Hornet is a different one for the Hornet, and it's got 2 seats and the minigun. The 300 series has a 350R. Which is a racing one, which has bigger dual engines and different wings, and there's the Aurora LN, which is a different for the Aurora series, which has the 2 extra hard points on the top for 2 more guns, which is awesome. So again, this is the Hornet. It's extremely beautiful. Before I end the video, let's see if we can actually use any of the Hornet's weapons on the firing range, because I've not actually had a chance to go on it yet. The firing range, the weapons you can use currently are very limited. So the freelancer weapons won't work on it, unfortunately. I suppose if one's gonna work, if there's one ship I expect to work, it would be, well, the Aurora, and I'd expect the Hornet to work really. So let's try it, shall we? So what you've got to do this is let's drag the Hornet in. What have we got here? Let's turn around so we can actually see it all properly. It's the engine. Let's go into weapons. So let's take one of each weapon off, and then I'll just close it and reopen it just because I'm lazy and don't want to drag it back in. Can I fit one of these weapons? Not that one. I might have to take the hard point. Let's take this off. Can I fit you? No. Can I fit you? No. So it still seems that the Hornet does not work for the there we go. Oh, bugger. I've got to make sure I get the guns right now. So what's that? That's a CF117. Oh god, what have I put there? So that gun goes there. These two guns both go on the front. I don't think Slap will be happy with me giving him his guns all backwards, would he? This is not good. Right, so there we go. I've put the Hornet back together again. Yeah, that looks about right. So there's the Hornet. It's a very versatile fighter. It's quick. It's manoeuvrable. It's powerful. It's a good ship. It costs around, for the ship and the game, you're looking at around, for the base ship and the game, you're looking around $125, which is a little bit more expensive than my... Actually, I think it's around the same price as my Freelancer. So before I go, I'd like to thank Slap Happy again, and under the influence, the fleet as a whole, for accepting me and some of the other Paragon guys to the fleet, and for lending his ship. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next part.